Most people think they know how to grow pothos. Water it, give it some light, and watch it do its thing. But here's the part nobody talks about. Your pothos is capable of growing vines so long they can literally trail across an entire room. And there's a very good chance you've been unknowingly stopping it from doing exactly that. Today I'm going to share 7 tricks that most plant parents have never even heard of. And by the end of this video, your pothos will never look the same again. Let's start with cutting at the right place. Pothos has a secret, and it's hidden inside every single cut you make. Most people just snip wherever feels right, but cutting just above a node, that tiny little bump on the stem where leaves and roots grow, completely changes how your plant responds. When you cut at the right spot, the plant stops wasting energy on weak, leggy stems and redirects everything into the vines you actually want to grow longer. Use a clean, sharp scissors. Be gentle around the node and always do your pruning in spring or summer when the plant is actively growing and hungry for progress. Moving on to the next one. Use the light trick. Pothos is smarter than you think, and this trick uses that intelligence against it in the best possible way. Plants are naturally programmed to chase light, so if you point a low wattage grow light at the base of your plant in the evening, your pothos will instinctively stretch its vines outward, trying to escape toward a better source. It sounds almost too simple, but this subtle manipulation triggers a real biological response in the plant. Over time, those vines will keep reaching and reaching, growing longer than they ever would just sitting in a corner. Now here's one that might surprise you. You can train your pothos. Pothos is a natural climber, and if you give it something to climb, it will absolutely take advantage of it. Hang a lightweight string or thin wire near the plant and loosely tie the tip of a vine to it, just enough to point it in the right direction. Once your pothos finds that vertical support, it grabs on and keeps going, producing longer, more defined vines that look intentional and beautiful. This trick works with moss, poles, trellises, or even a simple nail on the wall, and the results are honestly stunning. Up next, and this one is a game changer, you can apply aloe water. Pothos responds surprisingly well to aloe vera, and this is one of the most underrated tricks in the plant community. Aloe contains natural plant hormones called auxins that directly encourage cell elongation, which means the vines literally grow longer at cellular level. All you need to do is to dissolve a teaspoon of fresh aloe gel into a liter of water and either mist the leaves and vines or use it to water the soil. Do this regularly and you will notice your pothos looking healthier, shinier, and growing with noticeably more speed and length. Now here's another one worth knowing. Pothos may not be a heavy feeder, but giving it the right nutrients at the right time makes a dramatic difference in vine length. A balanced fertilizer with equal parts nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium used once every 2 to 4 weeks during the growing season gives the plant the fuel it needs to push those vines further. The key is to always dilute the fertilizer to half the recommended strength, because too much can actually damage the roots and slow everything down. Think of it as feeding your plant just enough to keep it motivated without overwhelming it. Let's keep going. Use compost or seaweed solution. Pothos absolutely thrives when you add a little extra richness to its diet, and compost or liquid seaweed solution is like a superfood boost for vine growth. You can mix a small amount into your regular fertilizer routine, or spray it directly onto the ends of the vines to send nutrients straight to the parts that are actively elongating. Seaweed in particular is packed with trace minerals and natural growth compounds that encourage lush, bushy foliage, alongside longer trailing vines. It's one of those old school gardening tricks that has been proven to work time and time again. This next one is really important. You should focus on fewer vines. This one feels counterintuitive, but pothos actually grows longer when you let it focus on fewer vines at a time. When there are too many stems competing for the same nutrients and space in one pot, none of them get enough to truly thrive. Keeping just 3 to 4 vines and pruning the excess allows the plant to pour all of its energy into elongating the ones that remain, and the results are noticeably faster and more impressive. Less really is more when it comes to getting those dramatic floor-length trailing vines everyone wants. 7 tricks, 1 incredible plant, and absolutely no reason your pothos should ever look short or sad again. If even one of these tips changes the way your plant grows, do me a favor, hit the like button, because it genuinely helps more people find this. And if you want to keep learning things about your plants that nobody else is telling you, subscribe right now, because that's exactly what this channel is here for. Your plants deserve better, and so do you.